Greetings everybody and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So our first order of business is to go and meet Rost at the North Gate. We need to find out about the final lesson that he wants to teach us before we, enter the proving. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. You know what would have been smart? What would have been smart is during the break in between episodes, if I would have figured out what this fire root and corruption root actually does. I did not do that. Instead, I went and got a diet soda. But I did get a new skill, this little whistle thing that we can do. So I don't know, maybe on the way to meet Rost, we can give this a try. There are a couple enemies over here. I don't know if I want to go that far out of my way though. But you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and see what this does. Let's actually know what we're doing before we have to use it in battle. Let's let's make sure this is a tried and tested technique. So this should theoretically just call the one enemy over rather than a whole herd of them if they all hear the rock. Oh, yes. That is violent. That is violent and devastating. Okay, let's get this last guy who's also weakened. I guess these guys were part of the herd that we took out late last episode. Come on. Yes. Yes. Come to Aloy. Nice. All right. So we also do need to stock up on arrows and all that stuff, fire arrows, because I'm sure whatever Rost has in store for us, it's going to be bad and require a lot of ammunition. And it's getting close. It's getting close. In fact, do we want to sidetrack? I mean, we can make... I think we should be good. I think we should be good. Famous last words. What is that noise? You guys hear that, right? What is... What is going on over here? Ross, what's going on over here?
You have the fire arrows?
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Oh man, Rost, what do you have in store for us, dude? All right, let's rest at the campfire.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
It's big, yeah? Pretty big, huh?
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh, I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Oh, you're making me nervous, Rost. Couldn't help but notice that you also wanted me to rest before we got here, you know? To save. Basically prompting me to save because it's going to be bad, yeah? That's what that was all about, right? Alright, let's clear the path a little bit.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Love the optimism. Love the optimism, Rost. Great motivator. These braves that came out here, they were putting in some work, though. They're leaving me plenty of resources, which I am likely going to need, correct? Another bad sign.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
So, Ross, when you say no matter what happens, you will not intervene, that's really you just, you know, just sounding. So, you don't mean that, right? You don't mean that. Don't come this way. I mean, we want him to come this way, right? To trip the tripcaster trap. But we also don't really want him to come this way. He's not coming this way. All right. So let's see where he is going. All right, we got his track highlight now. Okay, so he follows this path over here, which means that was a waste of tripcaster thing and completely pointless. So we'll do one right here. And then we can't really cut him off or anything. I don't want to wait for him to circle all the way back around here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll get ahead of him. Get ahead of him, though. does look like we're fairly exposed out here, so we'll just do this in a hurry. We'll put a
No good
trap right
without
here,
ammo.
and then we'll get cover, and then we'll get our fire arrows out, and we'll wait for him to come over here and trip the trap, and then launch our assault, I guess. This is a bad plan. This isn't much of a plan at all, Aloy. I don't want to do this. All right. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Where are your weaknesses? On your belly? His only weakness is on his belly. We gotta get this guy to roll over. We gotta pat his tummy or something. Oh man, here we go. Can't hit it. You know what? Let's just fire. Ooh. Ooh. No, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Come on, bring it. We got some traps we can run past, right? We can lure him around. And he's weak. And he's weak. So you know what? Let's not waste our fire arrows. Let's not waste any arrows. We'll just smack him over the head a few times. Yeah! Ross, I thought you said this guy was dangerous. Oh, man.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the sawtooth, how many braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
This ain't goodbye, Rost. This is not goodbye. He's under the impression I'm gonna just leave him alone. Alright, so we completed the main mission. We got some stuff. We got some skill points and some generous reward boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and go through all this stuff, kind of figure out what we're gonna do. Then I'll be back with you in just a few, and yeah. An outcast since birth, Aloy has never been allowed inside the walls of the Nora capital until tonight's annual festival on the eve of the proving. Alright, so for that we have to go talk to Ross, but I do want to see if there's anything else that we can do first. And we have these ruins right here, which I'm kind of curious about. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of make our way down there, and then once we do that, then we'll make our way back up here and talk to Ross. Because like I said, I'm going to take my time with this game. I'm going to explore, So it's not going to be just pure gameplay. Let's, you know, do the main missions. You know, we're going to wander around for a little bit. We're going to take our time. I'm going to enjoy myself because that is how I like to play games. So we've got a little walk ahead of us. And I mean, it would make sense to kind of stock up on stuff, but I think we're good for right now as far as like our supplies go, at least as far as our ammunition. So we'll just go ahead and make our way up here, avoiding any fights that we can along the way. And I'm gonna try not to get my feet wet. Try not to get my socks wet crossing this river, you know? And yes, I am aware that there was a bridge over there, but you know, that's what they're expecting. That's what they're expecting of me, you know? I'm an outcast. I don't conform to societal norms. All right. Oh, you know what? You know what? This looks familiar. This looks familiar. This is where we fell down in episode 1. Can we actually make our way back down here? Because there was stuff down here that we couldn't get back when we were itty bitty Aloy, you know?
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find bats again. So there was a few things down here that we couldn't collect back then, but hopefully we should be able to now. It's just a question of remembering exactly where they were. This thing over here, I don't even know what it is or how we get to it. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Come on! Come on, bats. Alright. So this is where we got our focus, right? This is where we got the focus initially. This was the door puzzle. And it looks like it's still solved, so nobody's been down here to undo what I did. I think we got this.
Flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption.
Oh, so that's how we get through. That's how we get through. Okay. Okay, we got to backtrack a little bit. But let's go ahead and stock up on what's in here first. Can I not? Okay, so we are all stocked up. I mean, we can't even pick up everything. We're so full right now. There's a power cell.
Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for.
Ancient armory. Level 25. Wow. An ancient suit of armor lies in the ruins of the old ones, is visible but out of reach. Find a use for the power cell. So we would have to be a level 25 for that. We are currently at level 5. So that is a ways off. All good things. Okay, so this, I'm not going to read this to you guys, but if you want to see it, feel free to pause the video. And that's probably what we'll do for those. You know, I'll bring those up in case you guys do want to read them. And I'll probably have a look at them in between episodes or in between sessions of filming. But for right now, we do have to make our way back to where that purple thing was and try to collect that. I think it was like right down here somewhere. Yeah, right over here. Okay. And what are you? Metal flower Mark 1. Metal flower of unknown design, possibly used to promote seed germination, includes an embedded code fragment. Trade sets of these flowers in Meridian for valuable rewards. Alright, so we can trade these. for valuable rewards. I do like the sound of that. Meridian. That, I'm guessing, is one of the places, like, out in the world and not nearby, because it doesn't involve a mother, you know? Everything around here is like mother's something. Did we miss anything in here? No, it doesn't look like it. Can I go this way? No, I can't barrel roll through the window. Alright, so just continue to make our way along here and collect whatever we can find. I'm not sure what else there would be, because that was like the main thing I remember looking at. So it might just be a matter of finding our way out now. Yeah. Because most of these, oh, no, never mind, hold on. There's something over here. We got stuff. This place is, like, awesome for,
Should have
for
brought
supplies. We do have to leave some blaze behind, though. I don't wanna leave blaze behind. So is there something we can get rid of? Maybe these things, I still don't know what they do, but they do seem pretty plentiful, so go ahead and get rid of that. I think that's disposable. We'll take the blaze with us. I don't want to leave that behind because the fire arrows are good. Now, one thing I do want to make sure of is this ancient armory. Okay, so that's like super far away. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't within this structure. Because I don't want to accidentally stumble across a place that I would need to be, you know, level 25 to actually get through. Because there's no way we survive that, no matter how many fire arrows we got, you know? Hopefully, by the time we are level 25, I remember that quest. I think I'm going to try to do pretty much everything, like all the main quests, all the side quests in this game. And if we really, really like it, maybe we'll do some trophy chasing as well. Tentative plan to get everything done, but we shall see, because, like, in addition to the main game itself, which we are playing right now, there's also the expansion, which we'll probably end up doing as well. So, yeah, I mean, we've got a long way to go in this game. We're not in a rush. This is going to take me a long time. Is that... It looks like it's the beginning, right? That's where we first came down? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so I wasn't aware that just led us around in a huge circle. But cool. All right, so we got that taken care of. Is there anything else we want to look at in this area? Grotto, we'll take care of that later. I don't feel like doing that right now. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and make our way up to Rost. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make our way up to Rost and see what he has to say and continue the main story for now. Hopefully we don't lose that quest. I hope it warns you if you're about to actually, like, lose a quest. If this is like, you need to go back and do whatever you need to do before you take off, you know? But we'll see. We got another... Who is that? Where are you? We got another exclamation mark. Which would be another, like, little side quest thing, right? So let's go ahead and cross here. Again, trying to keep our socks dry. And it sounds like...
Stay away for now.
It sounds like she is up here. So we'll just go ahead and do some hardcore parkour up to the top of this thing.
Brom, can you hear me?
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brahm's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brahm struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brahm used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
The Forgotten. Alara's brother Brahm was supposed to come home after 10 years of exile, but he has vanished, leaving behind a blood-soaked camp, which is over here, which is not too far away, but it is past a scrapper site. Wonder if that's the one that we went to earlier. If so, I'm hoping that those guys are still down, because I do not want to have to deal with that again. Because I'm trying to... we don't have a whole lot of time left, but I do want to try to finish this quest up before the end of this episode. What was that? What is going on over here? These the scrappers? So this is... Yeah. We're not gonna mess with these guys right now. We're just gonna sneak on this way. As we play through this together, you're gonna notice that I go through phases. Like sometimes I don't want to pick a fight. I will do whatever I can to stay away from fights. Other times though, that's going to be all I want to do. all I'm going to want to do at some other times is stir up trouble, but we got to keep focused right now. We got to, you know, because this quest, helping Alara, this is in our wheelhouse. You know, this is what we do. We help people. So we're going to help her find out what happened to her brother. But I can tell you right now, blood-soaked camp, that doesn't sound good. So we shouldn't be too optimistic, especially when it looks like we've got machines here, at least a couple watchers patrolling the camp. Alright, so...
This must be Brahm's camp. Better clear out those watchers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We need to go ahead and clear out these watchers. so we can investigate. Come on. That's our bread and butter right there. Let's call this other guy over. That is our bread and butter. Come on. You don't have all day. Boom. All right. We got another one of those Watcher hearts. I'll need to figure out what those are for too. We also reached level 6, which is awesome.
Body.
And we do have, okay, I was saving up a skill point because I wanted to get this one, which costs 2. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick.
There's gotta be more to this.
And then we'll see what we can see here. Campfire.
Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp.
Alright, so, turkey. Where is the... There we go. There's the track we want to follow. Alright, so we're going to follow the blood leading away from the camp. Again, not a good sign.
Whose knife is this? Did someone attack Brom with it? Looks like more blood leading away from here.
A knife is suspicious because as far as I know, the machines don't use knives. So we could be dealing... I don't know. It's not going to be as cut and dry as it seemed, is it?
There, a bucket.
Examine? Yes.
Did someone bring the blood to the camp? The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks.
Alright, interesting. So, a bucket of blood. I guess the question is, why?
Stocking up?
Oh, no. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. They're making their way over here, so what we're going to do is render those guys useless and take out this final guy, and then we'll come over here and get rid of these guys before they wake back up. Okay. That could have potentially been bad, but we recovered, okay? So nothing to worry about there. We got another one of those damage coils. And it looks like we have a free space on here. We can put that on there. That is also very good. Oh, we are getting beefy now. Still can't do outfits, but it did look like we could do... Okay, so we can increase our carry capacity, which is great. Could also increase our potions. I think that's important because we were leaving potions behind when we were in the ruins. And then we can afford to increase our quiver and our tripcaster. And then traps. I mean, why not? Right? We haven't really used traps. As far as outfits and weapons, don't think we need to do that quite yet. But now we're not going to be running out of ammo as often. All right, yeah, we are. We're learning. I'm learning. All right, cool. Let's find Brom. Let's figure out what happened to him because it's not as clear cut as machines got him anymore. So we have buckets of.
I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this boar. If Brahm did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine?
That is a good question. Brahm seems like he might be
What are those scrappers picking at?
a little off his rocker. Alright, so we got the scrappers over here. We do need to take these guys out. I would prefer to have a better position than this. Because there are several of them, and we haven't really fought these guys close up. And I really don't want to. I don't want to, but we're gonna have to, I guess.
Something closer.
So what we're gonna do is set up a little perimeter. That way, when they come after us, we slow them down just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of ring around this tree. You know what? Let's not use the fire arrows unless we really, really have to, right? Alright, here we go. Come on. Come on, come get me. Oh, no! No, you weren't supposed to go this way. We need to take care of this guy before he gets up. Okay, okay. There's just the one now. There's just the one. All right, come on. Ring around the tree. Let's go. Boom. Too easy, too easy. Aside from that time I got smacked in the face. Other than that, we're good. Somebody's looking at me. Somebody's looking at me. All right, examine the destroyed Watcher. That's our next objective. Which one? Because there's about to be a few destroyed Watchers over here in just a minute. All right. Wait for it, and uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. All right. Not too shabby. There is this other guy over here. And I would prefer if he'd stop looking for me, so just poke him in the eye.
Looks like it was a Watcher. If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
Alright. So, I mean, obviously, Brahm's up to some stuff. So, it looks like he killed a boar, brought its blood over in a bucket.
Lion's thirsty for rain.
Dumped it all over his camp. This is the other Watcher, right? This is the other Watcher we... Yeah. Okay. So the question is, why would he do that? I mean, obviously he wants people to think he's...
Someone will need these supplies.
He wants people to think he's dead.
Brahm was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now?
I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
It's the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
We're gonna figure it out. Okay. So it looks like he went up here. So he was doing some hardcore parkour on his own.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Okay, here we go. Let's be cautious here. Let's be cautious.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brom.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
Ooh, decision time. Get a hold of your... No. I think we need to be smart about this.
I'm not shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen, but Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right, I'll hear you out.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things. Hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. O is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom, you're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Brom.
Oh, you sure about that?
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you. But they're forgotten. They're whispers. They fill my head with screams.
Ooh, I have to say something now. So, she said that he listens to her, but even when he was listening to her, he did end up killing somebody with a rock. So he is a danger to others. There's a difference between having compassion for him, I think, and having compassion for him when it puts others at risk, including her. I can't take that risk.
Brom, the voice that says you want to protect Alara is your true voice. You have to listen to it and go your own way.
I'm sorry, Alara. But she's right. I miss you. But they will keep me company. I must go.
No! Don't do this! I'll follow you then.
I'll kill myself before I hurt you, sister. So do not follow. Goodbye.
The others always said Brom's mind was weak. But you heard his strength. Only someone strong could carry his burden. At least we got to say goodbye. I thank you for that, Aloy. But now, I must be alone.
Oh, I'm questioning that decision now because he's off on his own. I don't want to get involved in any more family disputes. Let's see what was in this reward box. Scrapper lens, chill water, okay. I don't feel good about that. Alright, but I do think that's probably gonna wrap it up for us today. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, if you want to see more, hit that little thumbs up button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Man.